Hey, it's Cecilia. Welcome to Fuck Clutter Wednesdays. Although this doesn't exactly feel like a Fuck Clutter Wednesday video, but we're just gonna give it a whirl anyway, which is on point with today's theme, which is when you get stuck in the phase of trying to figure it out. I was talking about this with a client this week, and we were talking about this idea of like trying to figure it out, trying to figure out your life, and getting stuck in that phase, getting that stuck in the phase of trying to figure it out. This morning, I woke up at 4:30 a.m. and as soon as I was awake, my worry mind started whirling. And I started worrying about all the things that are happening in my life right now, most of which are good. We're working on my partner's immigration. We're engaged, right? That's exciting. There's things to plan around that. And then other things like money and work and all the places that it's easy to get stuck. And I realized that that was my version of trying to figure things out, is trying to worry myself to a solution. And I remember Mark, my partner, saying once to me that worry is a form of engagement. And I really think that's so true because there's this sense that when you're worrying that you're doing something, when you're not actually doing something. I don't know about you, but I've rarely figured things out through worry or actually come up with an actionable plan through that part of myself. It sort of feels like it's like you're asking the smallest, weakest, most incapable part of yourself to solve your life's biggest problems or the world's biggest problems or whatever it is that you're trying to figure out or you're trying to worry your way through. It's like you're asking, rather than driving your kids to school and dropping them off, you're asking your kids to drive you to work and then drive themselves to school when they can't reach the pedals. So there's something here, and I think I'm still figuring it out. I'm still in a place of like, there's something here that I find quite interesting and quite engaging. And I guess what feels true to me here is that the antidote to this worrying our way through to this getting stuck and figuring it out, because we can get stuck there for years. I mean, I know personally I've been in phases where I've waited to act until I had the perfect plan, and until I had it perfectly figured out. And has that day come where I've acted? No, because it doesn't actually happen. There's never a point where through that worry process or the figuring out process that I get to a place where I think I can act, or I feel that I can act. So my sense is that the antidote to this is actually just moving, doing something, taking one imperfect, maybe horribly ugly, terrible step towards whatever it is that you want to create or accomplish in your life. The antidote is movement. The antidote is opening. The antidote is falling down and getting back up and giving it another try. There is beauty in our mistakes. There is light to be experienced, to be had through that. It's like that Leonard Cohen quote. I think it's Leonard Cohen, that the cracks are for the light to shine through. And I'm totally butchering that, but you know what I mean, like that the places where we fall down and maybe we make a mistake, maybe we do it imperfectly. The places where we fuck up are the places where when we get back up again, there's actually more of us to see. There's more of our light to give to the world. So those are my thoughts for today. Not exactly on clutter, and maybe there'll be more of these, but something that I've been thinking about a lot. So I hope that's helpful. And certainly we can apply it to clutter. You know, you don't need to come up with the whole plan before you start moving. You don't need to do the clutter perfectly. You don't need to clear it all at once, right now, perfectly. You just need to start. So go forth, clutter, and go forth and move, even just a tiny bit, even just a little bit. Okay? I love you. I'll see you next week. Bye.